Hello. Good morning all dear students, parents and all teachers. Welcome to our AdarshVidya educational YouTube channel. Today's, we will try to understand exercises of Class 8th. Subject, General Science. Chapter 14th. Measurement and effect of heat. And it includes lot more. Like, can you recall? Use your brain power. Whom should I pair with? Who is telling the truth? You will find if you search. Write brief answers. Difference between heat and temperature. Solve the following examples. So, let's get started.
At the starting we will see. Can you recall? First question. Which sources do we get heat from? Answer is: we get heat from sun, earth, chemical energy, electrical energy, atomic energy. Second question. How is heat transferred? Answer is: when hot and cold bodies are in contact with each other, heat flows from hot body to cold body, till the temperature of both becomes same. Third question. What are the effects of heat, do you know? Answer is: first, due to heat change of state takes place. Solid, liquid, gaseous state. Second, substances expands on heating and contracts on cooling.
Now another formative evaluation is: use your brain power. First question. Why does your mother put folded cloth strips soaked in cold water on your forehead when you have high fever? Answer is: strips soaked in cold water absorb heat from our forehead, thus it helps to control the high fever. This process is called evaporation. Hence, to reduce body temperature, doctors advise to put strips of wet cloth on the forehead of person having high fever. Second question. Why is the calorimeter made of copper? Answer is: the specific heat capacity of copper is 0.09 calorie per gram degree Celsius. It is very low in comparison with other elements. Hence it attains the equilibrium state with other bodies in contact by absorbing less amount of heat. Hence calorimeter is made of copper. Third question. Which use of the expansion of liquids in daily life do you know? Answer is: use of expansion of liquids. Fist. Some liquid has uniform expansion. They are used in thermometers. Example: mercury, alcohol, etc. Second, anomalous expansion of water enables aquatic animals to survive in water. Dear students, now let's see some summative evaluation means. Exercise question answers. First question. A. Whom should I pair with? Answer is: A. Temperature of a healthy human body, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. B. Boiling point of water, 212 degrees Fahrenheit. C. Room temperature, 296 K. D. Freezing point of water, 0 degrees Celsius. Now, let's see question. B. Who is telling the truth? First one. The temperature of a substance I is measured in joules. Answer is: false. Second one. Heat flows from an object at higher temperature to an object at lower temperature. Answer is: true. Third one. Joule is the unit of heat. Answer is: true. Fourth one. objects contract on heating? Answer is false. Fifth one. Atoms of a solid are free. Answer is false. Last one. The average kinetic energy of atoms in a hot object is less than the average kinetic energy of atoms in a cold object. Answer is false.
Now, let's see question. C. You will find if you search. First, a thermometer is used to measure. Answer is a thermometer is used to measure temperature. Second, the apparatus used to measure heat is called a. Answer is the apparatus used to measure heat is called a calorimeter. Third, temperature is the measure of the. Answer is temperature is the measure of the average kinetic energy. Last, the heat contained in a substance is the measure of the kinetic energy of atoms in the substance. Answer is the heat contained in a substance is the measure of the total kinetic energy of atoms in the substance.
Let's see another question. Question 2. Nishiganda kept a vessel containing all the ingredients for making tea in a solar cooker. Shivani kept a similar vessel on a stove. Whose tea will be ready first and why? Answer is Shivani's tea will be ready first, as she put it on the stove. Stoves supply more heat to tea in given time than that supplied by solar cooker. Question 3. Write brief answers. Here first one. Describe a clinical thermometer. How does it differ from the thermometer used in laboratory? Answer is clinical thermometer is used to measure body temperature of a patient. Construction, it consists of a narrow glass tube with a bulb at its one end. The bulb and the part of tube is filled with the liquid. Earlier, mercury was used, but nowadays it has been replaced alcohol. The air is removed from the tube and then its other end is closed. Working, use the thermometer is kept in the armpit or mouth of the person whose body temperature is to be measured, for 1 minute. Heat transfer takes place between thermometer and the person, patient. The liquid in the bulb expands and its level in the tube rises. There is a scale to read the level that is. Temperature. Nowadays digital thermometer is used for clinical purposes as the body temperature of healthy person is 37 degrees Celsius. Clinical thermometers are designed to measure temperatures between 35 degrees Celsius and 42 degrees Celsius. Let's see some differences of laboratory thermometer and clinical thermometer. Firstly, laboratory thermometer. 1. Wider range as it is meant for various substances. 2. Complex and accurate device. 3. Used in laboratories. 4. Often used for liquid and gas substances. 5. Mainly used in the scientific field. 6. Its use of mercury is less dangerous. 7. Usage depends on nature of research. 8. Less accessible. Now, clinical thermometer. 1. Shorter range as it is only meant for the human body. 2. Simple device. 3. Used at homes, hospitals, and clinics. 4. Only used for the human body. 5. May be used by almost anybody. 6. Its use of mercury is more actively discouraged. 7. Usage relies on the condition of the patient and his suspected illness. 8. More accessible.
Second question. What is the difference between heat and temperature? What are their units? Answer is heat. 1. It the form of energy. 2. It flows from one body to other. 3. It is a total amount of internal energy of a body. 4. In the transmission of heat, total amount of heat remain unchanged. 5. Its SI unit is joule. Next is temperature. 1. It is a thermal condition of body. 2. It is quantity that indicate weather. 3. It is proportional to average kinetic energy of the molecules of a body. 4. In the transmission of heat, temperature does not remain same. 5. Its SI unit is Kelvin, K. Next question is: explain the construction of a calorimeter. Draw the necessary figure. Answer is: a calorimeter is used to measure the heat content of an object. Using this equipment, we can measure the heat produced or absorbed. Construction: the calorimeter is shown in above figure is similar to a thermos flask. A calorimeter has vessels, an inner and outer one. This way no heat can be transferred from the inner to outer vessels or from outer to the inner vessel. Thus, the inner vessel is thermally isolated from surrounding. The inner vessel is made up of copper. A thermometer and stirrer are fitted in it. See this diagram carefully and draw it in your notebook. Principle: calorimeter work on the principle of heat exchange, viz. Heat given by hot body is equal to heat gained by cold body.
Another question is: explain why rails have gaps at specific distances. Answer is: the rails have gaps at the specific distances because 1. Rails are made up of a metal. 2. Metals expands on heating. 3. In summer rails expands, in winter they contract. 4. Hence, gaps are kept to accommodate the change in length of rails due to change in temperature. Next question. Explain with the help of formulae the expansion coefficients of liquid and gas. Answer is: expansion coefficients of liquid. Liquid does not have definite shape, but have a definite volume. Hence, we can define volumetric expansion coefficients for a liquid. Let V1 be the volume at temperature T1. And V2 be the volume at temperature T2. Change the volume equals V2, V1. Change in temperature equals T2, T1 equals T. Now, we know change in volume is proportional to original volume and change in temperature. V2, V1 V1 x T. V2, V1 equals V1 x T, where beta is a constant of proportionality. V2 equals V1 plus V1 x T equals V1, 1 plus T. Here, the constant, beta, is known as volumetric expansion coefficient. Similarly, expansion coefficient of gases can be explained as follows. The expansion of gases is measured by keeping its pressure constant. Let at constant pressure V1 and V2 be the volume of gases at temperature T1 and T2 respectively. Change in volume equals V2, V1. Change in temperature equals T2, T1 equals T. Change is volume per unit rise in temperature. Sad face V2 V1, /V1 delta T. Here, is known as expansion coefficient of gases.
Question 4th. Solve the following examples. First question. What must be the temperature in Fahrenheit so that it will be twice its value in Celsius? Solution. Let the temperature shown in Celsius be x0C, temperature shown in Fahrenheit be 2x. We know C/5 equals F32/9. X/5 equals 2x32/9, putting the value 9x equals 5, 2x 32. 9x equals 10x, 160. X equals 160. Equals 2x. Equals 2x 1600 F. Equals 3200 F. So, finally, answer is the temperature in Fahrenheit must be 3200 F. So, that it will be twice its value in Celsius, i.e. 1600 C. Second example. A bridge is made from 20 m long iron rods. At temperature 180 C, the distance between two rods is 0.4 millimeters. Up to what temperature will the bridge be in good shape? Give. L1 equals 20 m, T equals 0.04 millimeters, equals 0.004 m. L2 equals 20 plus 0.004 equals 20.004 m. Equals 11.5 x 10 to 6 1/0 C. Formula, L2 equals L1, 1 plus T, to find T. Solution. On putting the values in formula, we get 20.004 is equal to 20, 1 plus 11.5 x 10 to 6 T. 20.004 is equal to 20 plus 20 by 11.5 10 to 6 T. 20.004 to 20 equals 20x 11.5 x 10 to 6 T. 0.004 is equal to 230 x 10 to 6 T. Delta T sad face 0.004 times 10 caret minus 6 / 230 by 20 equals 1.74 times 10 minus 5 times 106 is equal to 17.4. Now, T2 equals T1 plus T equals 18 plus 17.4 equals 35.40 C. So, finally, answer is up to 35.40 C. Bridge will be in good shape. Third example. At 150 C the height of Eiffel Tower is 324 m. If is made of iron, what will be the increase in length in cm at 30 OC? Given T1 equals 150 C, T2 equals 30 OC, L2 equals 324 m, to find L2. Solution. T1, T2 equals T equals 300, 150 equals 150 C. Equals 11.5 x 10 to 6 1/0 C. Putting these values in. L2 equals L1, 1 plus T. L2 equals 324, 1 plus 11.5 x 10 to 6 x 15. L2 equals 324 plus 324 x 11.5 x 10 to 6 x 15. L2 equals 324 plus 55,890 x 10 to 6. Equals 324 plus 0.055890. T equals L2, L1 equals 324 plus 0.055890, 324. Equals 0.055890 m. Is equal to 0.055890 by 100 centimeters equals 5.58 centimeters. So, finally, Answer is: the increase in length will be 5.58 centimeters.
Fourth example. Two substances A and B have specific heats C and 2C respectively. If A and B are given Q and 4Q amounts of heat respectively, the change in their temperature is the same. If the mass of A is in m, what is the mass of B? Solution. For substance A, mass equals m. Specific heat capacity equals C. Heat given equals Q. Change in temperature equals T. Now, we have heat given equals mcxt. Q equals mxcxt, I. For substance B, heat capacity equals 2C. Let mass be x. Heat given equals 4Q. Change in temperature equals T. Heat given equals mcxt. 2. For Q equals x times 2C times T. From I and 2, we have Q/4Q sad face mc times delta T / x times 2C times delta T. 1/4 equals m/2x, 2x equals 4m, x equals 2m. So, its answer is: the mass of substance B is 2m. Last example is: when a substance having mass 3 kilograms receives 600 calories of heat, its temperature increases by 100 C. What is the specific heat of the substance? Given mass of substance, m equals 3 kilograms equals 3000 G. Heat received, Q equals 600 calories. Increase in temperature equals T equals 100 C. To find specific heat of substance. Solution. We have Q equals mc times T, putting the values. 600 is equal to 3000 times C times 10. C equals 600/3000 by 10 equals 0.02 calories /G0 C. And its final answer is: specific heat of the substance is 0.02 cal/G0 C. Okay. Dear students, we will meet once again in next video. So, keep watching. Have a nice day. Bye.
Dear subscriber, if you have any problem in this video, chapter, or lesson, please comment it. Please like, share, and subscribe our AdarshVidya educational YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.